Hi, I'm Tom. I have over 20 years of experience fixing broken furniture. And I don't mean refinishing or reupholstery. I mean actually fixing furniture that's either broken or falling apart.
It's been in my head. That song's been in my head all day. Broken leg furniture repair was the idea I came up with after they laid me off at Marty Millionaire after 20 years of fixing furniture. They have high budgets, got to move quickly, broken leg right away. So that's why I picked the name Broken Leg. It was the most common single injury. And now I have all these customers and it's really fun. I mean, dealing with their precious, because before they weren't that precious.
Okay, could you put the details in there? Sure.
This is good, good footage, good, somebody writing something down.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe I'll repair your thing tonight. No, there's no way I'm gonna do that. I had a joint, sorry. Marijuana is good for me. So, definitely, for me, I'm an advocate. It's one of God's creations. I mean, it's not like it came out of a chemistry lab. This is just a plant that grows easily all over. It also has all the other things that I loved about it before I had pain. It brings out a more creative side. It brings out a more sensitive side. I don't work with sharp tools when I'm after a joint, but I like to dance. So the top of a wardrobe, must be a beautiful wardrobe. One shoulder kind of broken here, doesn't seem to have any missing pieces. It would be pretty good if I glued it really tight and clamped it really tight. It would be pretty good, but I'm going to put a metal plate across the top, maybe at the bottom too. I think just across the top is good enough. And now I'm looking at this one, it's kind of loose. I can't just leave that and give it back to her. I think I'll flood it with yellow glue and put in a couple of screws here. And it'll be a very strong joint afterwards.
Would you have liked to have stayed at Woodbine and Gerrard?
Oh, yeah. It was really cheap and big. It was perfect. It was under threat to be built into condominiums. They haven't started building yet, and who knows if they ever will. But everybody got thrown out. You know, there was a whole block. And different people went different ways. I ended up in Little India. I don't know, it's the only Indian neighborhood I know, so it makes it very unique in its Indianness. It's got a streetcar going through it, which can see my signs. Those are things that you don't find in other neighborhoods. But, you know, I know the world is changing and it would be nice to preserve some stuff, and who knows, I can't judge on whether I should have been the one to stay. But you can't do that. It was a low-rise building. There was no way it's going to stay really cheap in a busy sort of building up area. So has it been a good thing? Maybe it's aged me a little bit more than that would have aged me. But it wasn't boring. I've got more stuff at home now. More in terms of props than in terms of furniture repair. Like I do props for Carol's films. My wife Carol makes these films with her dolls. Her scary, sexy dolls.
I heard on the radio somebody spotted a UFO.
Well, I've never heard of such things.
They're really good little films. Nobody gets to see them. She invites friends over every few months and plays one of them. We built sets and stuff. The Ferris wheel that I built for one of her films. It was just a quarter of a Ferris wheel, but we made it look very real. It was a lot of fun. This is her fourth film now. Wish I could remember the names. But I had a joint. I forget names after a joint. I don't know, as I get older, it's not going to get bigger. It might contract a little bit, so I'm always trying to get the really nice pieces that I can charge a lot for and do a nice job on.
You can probably just even ignore it. I mean,
Just use
1,
the
2,
two-
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Yeah.
or 9 screws. It might want to have to pre-drill, but if you ignore it, it'll probably be fine.
Okay.
This is really ornamental, isn't
Yeah,
it?
oh, totally, yeah.
But I do enjoy my work so much that there's no way I'm not going to do it. And it's good for me, too. I could often need more business. I'm just too quick, I'm too good. And I'm not charging enough. If I would stretch it out more, I don't know. But you just do your best, I do. I think I charge reasonably and trying to make a living.